To Russia now, where one person has been killed and 13 injured when a large fire engulfed a power plant in the city of Mytishi near Moscow. We cross live now to Maria Finoshna, who's at the scene for us. Masha, bring us up to date.
Hi, Jacqueline. Well, the latest is a tragic news. It has now been confirmed that one person died. The reports are that it was a man who worked as a security at the facility. Another 13 people have been injured, and we hear that they have been receiving all necessary treatment at the hospitals in Moscow and Moscow region. Regarding the fire, we hear from the emergency officials that the main blaze has been extinguished. However, neighboring buildings have also caught fire. You can see that behind me there are flames, there is still smoke, and firefighters are trying to put these new little epicenters of the same blaze out. The roof of one of the buildings has been burned down completely. We hear that these are mainly storages, but there is also one office building. There is no information on whether there were people there at the time when the fire spread there. We also heard earlier from the emergency officials that the fire had been contained, meaning there is no risk of it spreading further, or at least at this point the risk is minimal, but the situation changes quite quickly here on the ground. Well, it started as a large fire. According to reports, initial blaze reached up to 50 meters high in the sky, and there was a huge, massive black column of smoke visible from many kilometers. And now, as you can see, the situation is much better. It broke out earlier on Thursday at around noon, and initial reports were saying that it was high-pressure gas pans where the fire started, but later we heard that it happened due to a damage on a gas pipeline. And also they often in the media refer to this fire as a fire at a power station, but actually we heard from the officials that it was almost outside the territory of the power station, and no equipment was affected by this. You can see the power station is right there. It is quite important one for this part of Moscow region, north and northeastern part. It is providing with heat and electricity up to 1 million people, and we hear from the authorities that there is no risk of blackout or any emergency regarding electricity or heat right now. And it was a massive fire, as I said, and massive campaign has immediately been launched to stop this, with 157 people involved and 52 pieces of equipment taking part, including helicopters and special firefighter trains. Back to you.
Maria Finoshna reporting live from the scene. Thank you.